Nano went well. Nano went so much better than I could ever have dreamed it would go, and so for the first time I've set up a challenge for myself on the site outside of the pre-constructed ones, and I'm tentatively calling it December Dash. You may have noticed I haven't spoken about Nano much this month, and I've been documenting it very erratically on my blog. I still need to kind of write up my final thoughts on the entire experience. I have a lot of things to say, a lot more than I thought I would, but I kind of just want to talk about Autumn Moon for a moment. Today is the 13th, and we're currently at 5,488 words, which I'm very happy with. Of course, it could always be better, but even when it's good, it could always be better. It's been around a decade since I started. It's really hard to believe it's been that long, huh? And a lot of things have changed in that time. I used to go around calling it a wuxia whip, and yeah, if you squint real hard, but I don't think it ever really was. Not least because, much as I love her, Choyue is not competent. But also, it kind of never really was about that. It wasn't about the chivalry, it wasn't about the righteousness or the loyalty, it wasn't about doing good. Wuxia is something that runs through the Jiangshan, which is the world in which the story takes place, but it's not her story. In the decade or so since I started, I've been a really, really bad writer. I have started draft after draft, always getting stuck in the same parts, and when I got stuck, I just start another one from the beginning again. I don't know quite why I thought that would fix it, but it didn't. It never did. I have gone through a dozen or so of these, just like all the first 2 or 3 chapters. This is technically, no, this is literally chapter 3, but given that chapter 2 is like a paragraph, I'm going to just call it chapter 2. So I have like one more, and when I get past that, I will have kind of passed the average. It's shameful, really, but and there you have it. When the baby is coming up on a decade and the complete start, you know it's time to log off. Which, you know, fair. I'm also much older than 10 and very much feeling it. Yeah, apparently, I only got one look at the word count. Apparently, I wrote over 700 words, so you know, bullshitting for the win. I need like another 700 to hit the goal for today because I'm so far behind, but I feel pretty good about getting to that. Harry, I think that's how it's pronounced. I remember seeing this definition. It was like longing for a home that isn't there, that maybe was never there, and I knew immediately that is it. That is autumn moon. I'm not entirely sure at which point that becomes clear. Choyue is a lot of things. That kind of introspective and self-aware is not really one of them. I had a really good time today, which was kind of surprising given how stuck I was at the beginning. I went above and beyond my word. The goal thing, 1,814 words. We're past 7,000 now, and it feels really good. I've never written this, but this was always something that happened. It was getting from place A to place B, but I just never wrote it. I'm kind of happy that I have. I'm kind of happy that there's like a blueprint to take from in future drafts. Bonsoir. It has been a long day, and my symptoms have been really bad. So we're only gonna start right now. We are coming down the mountain, and I think I might just skip until we are down the mountain, you know? I've been getting like a really good word count boost, but I think, you know, there's only so many times you can talk about snow. And there's about 15 minutes until book group as well, so this is probably not going to be a very productive day. But that's okay. So the bad news is I don't quite know where the last draft thing has gone. It might just be, I might just, you know, have misplaced it. But I can't find it, so I'm going to have to start this chapter from scratch. I am skipping the rest of the way down. So she's at the forest now, and she's about to meet these people nomads who live in the north. And the thing about the Jiangshan whips at this point in history is that there was like an uprising of spirits, and they closed off the empire to the outside, and this group, this family, are from a group who existed outside fantasy China. So I do have that from like past drafts that I can work from, but before meeting them, I've lost that bit. Afternoon, it's 12:30. It is the 15th, so I am aiming to get this up at some point today. So this is just going to be a short bit. I only got 265 words yesterday because it was a bad day yesterday, and we're kind of having a bad day today as well. But we'll see what happens. So far we've gotten 7,567 words, which I'm really happy about. So I'm taking a 5-minute breather. I've gotten to 8,810, and I have like just under 300 words to go to meet the goal, which is good. Sorry, the words are just slipping away. there really isn't, I don't think, anything here that I can talk about really. So the Marquis hires Choyue to kill this tomb robber and then double crosses her. So actually I'm just gonna, this paragraph. Marquis's manor had been vast. It was not his ancestral home, though she recalled that he might have mentioned family there. It could have housed 10 generations and still held room for servants. He had led her through the winding maze of corridors, unable to sit at peace as he snarled about the desecration of an ancestor's tomb. She gulped down another handful anyway. So my brain has not been able to shut up lately, and I ended up with an idea today, which I've been very slowly kind of plotting out chapter by chapter. I've gotten to chapter 3 and it's like, wow, what are you doing? So I'm glad at least this is going kind of well. $9,277 words. Yay. I'm 1,700 and something words today, which is, I've met my goal and passed it. Finally got a really good bit, and I can't read it out to you, unfortunately. The laptop is old and tired, and so am I. Yeah, but we're at a total of 9,277 words. I beat my goal for today, and I'm gonna have a really nice sleep now. This is, I think this is my first writing vlog. However, I wanted to test it out. Let me know what you think. I've been basically just guessing what to do, so yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.